What up, YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a PSA Graydon Reveal Vitro. Also going to be showing off some pickups that I purchased from Mike O during his live sales. So a whole bunch of PSA heavy oriented video, which is why in the background you see a motivational quote from our Lord and Savior, the one and only Lord Gary V. So if you don't know who Gary V is, I think a lot of you guys do, because a lot of people have been talking about him recently. He's an entrepreneur who's been taking a real heavy interest in modern cards, and pretty much if he tweets about any player, their prices pretty much skyrocket. So recently he's talked a lot about Ronald Acuna, he's talked a lot about Cody Bellinger, and their prices have pretty much gone through the roof. Recently he talked about Freddie Freeman, Anthony Rendon, and a couple other players, and their prices are trending upwards. So the moral of the story is, if Gary V mentions a player that you're interested in getting, he is going to literally set a firecracker to that card's particular market, because oh my god, man, like Cody Bellinger cards have gone from like $60 to like $250. That is the power of the V. So I'm telling you right now, bold prediction. I know everyone out there is giving their thoughts, but I'm just going to say this: YouTube Hall of Fame 2021, Gary V. Write it on down, jot it down, set it in stone, put it in the books. He's definitely going to be in the YouTube Hall of Fame in 2021, Gary V. All right, now let's get on to the cardboard. So the purchase I made from Mike, they're all PSA Gem Mint 10s. The first one here is Rafael Devers from Topps Chrome. Very undervalued player right now in the hobby. Thankfully, Lord Gary V has not noticed him yet, but I'm sure he will. I know Filmington's been stockpiling Rafael Devers, but one of the last basins of undervalued players in the hobby, it seems like. But Rafael Devers, so figure I picked that on up. Then next is a player that a lot of people are down on. I haven't heard too many people really hyping up this guy, but I think he might be pretty solid, and I'm really curious to see how he does this year. But this is from 2019 Topps Heritage, also a PSA Gem Mint 10 of Nick Senzel for the Reds. For $20, I thought it was a really nice deal, and again, a lot of people really aren't high on him. His prices are really soft, but who knows? I think he's going to be a pretty solid player. And then next, I have a bunch of these cards, but I figured since it's already great, a PSA Gem Mint 10, why not pick it up? This is from 2019 Topps Chrome. This is Stove Sports Boy, Eloy Jimenez. So I wanted to get this into the collection as well. So got those three, and then picked up a few lots. Got like a Phillies 2020 Topps lot team set. Got the Blue Jays team set with the Bo Bichette rookie. And also threw in an Orioles team set. So get those in the binders. Then I had the Red Sox in one of Mike's group breaks. I know the Red Sox were real bountiful in a couple of breaks he did with Benintendi rookies. And I think there was a one-on-one print and plate pull. But I got a mix of base in there. And then picked up a couple different type of inserts, mostly Phillies, so won't go through them, but just small cards for the binders. And now, on to the PSA reveal. So, sent in a little small submission, nothing too crazy, but this took quite a while to get back, and overall, I did okay with this submission. There's definitely a couple clunkers in here, but overall, I did pretty well, and on the most expensive card, I did well on, so I'll take it. But let's show the clunkers first. The first one here is from 2017 Topps Update. This is one of the Cody Bellinger short prints. I came back a near mint to mint 8, so definitely not the grade I'm looking for. I thought this card definitely would have gotten at least a 9. I looked it over pretty good, but obviously I missed something on the card. Must be a surface issue because the corners are pretty sharp and it looks pretty decently centered, so I think there is definitely an issue with the surface either on the front or on the back, but definitely missed something to get the near mint to mint 8 on the Bellinger, which is a shame because, as I stated earlier, his cards have gone through the roof. Then next, another clunker. This is from 2016, Panini's Donruss Optic. And I don't know what it is with Panini Donruss Optic, but I'm not seeing the cards right for this particular product. Football-wise, I know I sent in quite a few Wentz's over the years, and every time I just seem to get hammered on Donruss Optic, but this is of Dak Prescott, and this came back a near mint to mint 8. So you could see how long ago I sent this in. I was hoping to get this back during the NFL season or maybe around the playoffs, but that's how backlogged PSA is. So, yeah, that's a definitely a miss on that to get near mint to mint 8 on that. So, yikes. Then the last card that came back as a clunker, this is from 2018 Topps Heritage. This is the minor league near mint to mint 8 of Pete Alonso. Now, I knew the card was off-center. You can definitely see it's off-centered, right to left. But I didn't think they would dock it that much for it because the corners are really sharp and the surface looked really good. But they really docked it hard for being off-center, took off 2 grades. So I was my expectation on this card was to come back a 9, but came back a near mint to mint 8. So not a good way to start off the submission with 3 bad ones there, but it does pick up. So this one came back what I thought it would. This is from 2017 Topps Heritage. This is the Chrome Purple Refractor. This is a mint 9 of Cody Bellinger. So got this card from Ty. Shout out to him. I forget what his YouTube name is, but Ty up in Hall of Gamers won this card off of him in a Raz, and it came back a mint 9. I had a feeling it would come back a 9, so was pretty confident on that. It's not numbered, but I am happy with the 9 on this. So a 9 for the belly, keep that for the collection. Then this is from 2017 Topps Chrome Update. This would have been a good card a couple months ago, but with the news that came out, this is a Gem Mint 10 rookie debut of Alex Bregman. Not sure what the prices on these cards are, but they probably definitely took a hit with all that scandal news that came out. But that's a card I'll probably hold on to for a little while, see what he does this season. Then we got from 2018 Topps Chrome Update. This is one of the pink retail exclusive refractors of Austin Meadows. So shout out to Bob Lewis. Came back a PSA Gem Mint 10. That's a great success there, especially since the pinks were pretty hard to pull, being those retail exclusives. And I didn't even find any of those packs in 2019. They were bare bones around here. So thankfully in 2018 I found a lot of them. Keeping the theme with the 2018 Topps Chrome Update, this is a pink refractor PSA Gem Mint 10 of Ronald Acuna. So definitely a big hit here. Really bulked up the submission. Even though it's the rookie debut, it's still the pink, which is, like I said, tough to get. And to get the Gem Mint 10 in that, take that every day of the week and on Sunday. Then next, I believe I got this card from the Rookie Card Explosion box. This is from 2017 Topps Heritage Minor Leagues. This is a PSA Gem Mint 10 of Gavin Lux. So I believe I sent, around the time when we sent this in, he got called up. So there was a lot of hype around him. There's more hype now with the 2020 release, being one of the coveted rookies that everyone is going after. But this came back at 10, so I'll take it. Nice win there on the Gavin Lux. Then next is a card I got out of a value box, and knew for a fact this was not getting the 10. The one corner definitely had a lot of white showing on it, but it came back the grade I expected it to, which was a mint 9. This is from 2014 Bowman. This is the silver bordered Christian Yelich, which is numbered out of 75. So numbered 29 out of 75. And you can see, I'm not sure if you can pick it up on camera, but the top right corner up here definitely had an issue or two. Was well aware of that when I was sending it in, but I was still confident that it would get a mint 9, so it did get that grade. So happy about that. I always enjoy when my evaluation tends to also be the one from PSA. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's good when you correctly assess the card. And then what made the submission, this is from 2018 Topps Chrome Update. This came back at Gem Mint 10 of Juan Soto. So I recently sold one of these cards on eBay. I had it up there from the World Series. I had it listed for $120, and I listed it back on October 31st. So it was up there that entire time, and it sold this week. And check the prices on this card real quickly, because I haven't really been keeping up with the Chrome Update Soto market, and they're pushing towards 120 to 150. There's been a few that have sold for in the 150 range. So this card is definitely on the rise, and I don't even think it's a card that Gary V is even hyped up either. So it's just naturally progressing in collectors' minds. But really thrilled to get another 10. I know the pop report between the 9s and the 10s on this card is pretty lopsided. It's way harder to get a 9 than it is a 10. So there's tons of 10s out there for this particular card, but I'm not complaining. I'm really glad to get another 10 to replenish my Soto stock after forgetting about that I had one listed on eBay and that it sold. But can never complain about getting a Juan Soto PSA Gem Mint 10. So that's how I finished out the submission. So overall, a little disappointed in the beginning. More disappointed in myself that some of those cards fell through the cracks. But it is what it is. Definitely a very strong rebound with the Soto and the Acuna and the Austin Meadows and the Bellinger Purple. So that's what I got for you guys. I do have more PSA submissions out there with Mike O. So there's definitely a lot of cards that are going to be coming back in. There's one particular order that I'm really anxious to get back. That is from, I think, December. And there's some big heavy hitters in baseball that are in there. So sitting on my just sitting with anticipation to get that back. But PSA, they're just so insanely backlogged now, and yeah, they're not really moving through it. But we'll wait, and that's all we can do now. But thanks, guys, for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And I hope everyone out there is doing well. So have a great one. Take care. That's how you get it. Peace.